Now things are going to get complicated. So far we have our regulatory region. We've made our initial transcripts N and CRO. Our N protein has been able to bind to these terminator regions, TL and TR, to allow for RNA polymerase read through of the terminators and creation of these long polycistronic transcripts. Now one of the genes encoded on this transcript, C2, is going to make a protein. And this C2 protein has the ability to regulate another promoter. And this is the promoter called PRE. PRE is right around the spot of terminator R, but it's going to activate the promotion of transcription in this direction, not like PR. So it's going to be P right, but it's going to be in the reverse direction. So this promoter is placed in the reverse direction as PR. So PRE is going to make a small mRNA transcript called anti-CRO that will be the opposite of the CRO sequence, but it is also going to be making another transcript, a transcript for another protein called C1. C1, so here we've got our C1 transcript and our anti-CRO transcript. And here's C1. The C1 protein is known as the lambda protein. And enough of this lambda protein around allows the cells or the bacteriophage to undergo the lysogenic cycle. This lambda protein is going to bind to two operator regions, an operator region here next to the PL promoter, as well as an operator region here next to the PR promoter. So it will bind to OR and OL, and it's going to inhibit both of these promoters. So it's going to prevent RNA polymerase from initiating transcription at PL and PR. This is when the C1, the lambda protein, is around. It's also going to act as an activator of another promoter called PRM. This PRM promoter, PRM, activates the transcription of more C1. So the RM stands for repressor to maintain the cycle. RM. And it's maintaining the lysogenic cycle. So you can see that we've now turned off the production of both of these long transcripts. We're still able to make this short C1 transcript. But what else do we need for the lysogenic cycle? We need to be able to integrate and excise our prophage. And so there's another promoter over here called the P1 promoter. And this P1 promoter is also bound by lambda. And this will drive the expression of the int and exis genes, which are required for the maintenance of the lysogenic cycle. So when we turn on C1, when we make the lambda protein, we're going to repress making N, C3, CRO, C2, O, P, and Q. We're going to repress all of those. We're going to activate the PRM promoter that will make more lambda protein, as well as the P1 promoter, which will make the proteins int and exis. And so this is the lysogenic choice.